Good afternoon, everyone. It's Ecology Matters. I'm Pat.
And I'm Jeanette.
And here we are to look at one of our bat barns. This is one of the mitigation schemes that we've been involved in over the years. It's a return visit after quite a long time away. Hello, there's always a critic. And we're here just to have a quick look round and tell you about some of the features of the barn and also the successes that we've had in using this for bat mitigation. So the reason this building's here is that there was a hall just up the road from here, a derelict hall, which supported a range of different features for bats and a brown long-eared bat roost with bats all over the place in all sorts of different features. It also had barn owls and jackdaws in it. So the job here was to try and design a kind of a compensation building for the bats with the hope that the bats would start to use it and it would offer them the same sort of opportunities ecologically. There'd be some sort of continuation of the ecological functionality of the area for bats. One other very important feature of the building here is its location in relation to things like the trees and the sheltering features and places where insects are likely to gather. So it's tucked into a field corner. And the idea with that is to site the building in a place where it's most likely to be found and used, hopefully, by bats. Now, when you're designing and building and overseeing and monitoring these features, one really important thing to do is to actually come back and have a look at them and make sure what sort of condition they're in. Have a look, weigh them up and see if you're happy, if things need to be tweaked or changed. And in fact, that's what Jeanette's doing, and that's what she's going to talk to us about next.
I'm pretty excited. It's the first time I've been to this building. I wasn't involved at the start, so this is all new to me. As Pat said, we do a bit of a condition assessment and check the condition of the building as well as the suitability for use by bats. I'm going to turn this round and show you some of the things that happen once a building's been left here for a while. As you can imagine, there is a bit of wear and tear. This building was constructed in 2013. We're now in 2020, so it's been here quite some time. So here's the entrance door. Had a bit of wear and tear. The wood has started to warp a little and there are some gaps. Once a building gets occupied by bats, they will tolerate some change as long as it's not too significant. The gaps on this on this door need a little bit of work, a little bit of repair to reduce the amount of light and potential drafts that may be coming in.
You can see one of the features here just behind me. It's a fly-in access point. It just looks like a hole in the wall, and to be honest with you, that's all it is really. An opportunity for the bats to gain access to the inside of the building by flying in rather than landing and crawling in. There are land and crawling opportunities as well.
There's a concrete lintel above the door which was put in purposely to create some cool roost opportunities. It is a stone building and there are lots of gaps in the stonework, but some of the features like this lintel were put in deliberately, and I'm glad to say that, having checked earlier with the torch, there are some signs of bats in terms of bat droppings that you can see clearly. So obviously the bats have been using them. So we're not going to be able to film inside the building today. It's pretty dark in there, as it was designed to be. We don't want to create too much disturbance. We've already seen quite a lot of evidence on the outside of the building, so we're pretty confident that there's a lot of bats in there.
Big smiles all round. You can just tell that something's gone right, can't you? So I'm Pat.
And I'm Jeanette.
Ecology Matters. We'll see you next time. Bye now.